take that moment.
It's Messerschmitt BF-109's appearance in the mid-1930s really did demonstrate how the Royal Air Force needed to re-equip with modern fighters. Of course, Germany had been prohibited from having military forces under the terms of the Treaty of Versailles signed at the time. Well, they started rearming the seamen and doing so very effectively with modern monoplane frontline types, like which we see here represented by the Spanish post-war Rolls-Royce Merlin engine variant of the F-109. And the first of them taxiing out.
Oh my god, I'm perfect! I'm gonna fly, look at the daughter! Oh god!
They're followed by the two Spitfires, both from Comanche fighters, a Mark 1A and a Mark 5. Main fighters in the early part of World War II. Defiants were based at Duxford with number 264 Squadron and were also involved in engagements in Dunkirk, shooting down 37 enemy aircraft during two patrols on the 29th of May 1940 alone. Well, Eric Barwell flew
I got one Heinkel, one down. I was attacking another three Heinkels. Then my cockpit got full of fuel. Obviously I could go on longer. So I aimed off the head. What was very difficult to do in navigation because it was completely comes up a bit, and slowed down. Looks to watch the boats around. There were sort of river cruisers, sort of thing to get off board. And I saw fishing boats, 2 fishing boats, and the ditching. So I turned up. There's a farm. It's got a start the man swimming in water. A sailor. Fortunately, there was not it was up to one net over. About 1,500
But as you can see, the 2 Spitfires have now been engaged by the 109. As if the 109 pilot has allowed the Spitfire to get him in his sights. You can see that the Spitfire has achieved a hit on the Messerschmitt. And it's due to be released in the summer of 2017. Final victory roll from the Mark 1A Spitfire. 5B of Comanche fighters. This aircraft made its post-restoration debut at the Flying Legends show here in July. At that point it was still in the temporary colours applied for the filming of the Dunkirk movie, but now it's back in the markings of number 185 Squadron, Royal Air Force. This, an aircraft that served in the Malta Theatre. At that time, the original aircraft was flown by a 19-year-old American volunteer pilot with the Royal Air Force Sergeant Claude Wing. The yellow-nosed Bushon into land. Two Bushons, the desert camouflage one was flown by Cliff Spink and that one by John Romaine. The 4 RAF units that were operating Gladiators on the outbreak of war in September 1939. 2 of those squadrons were sent to France. Arrived in theatre aboard HMS Glorious in April that year. They were then evacuated after a few days due to unserviceability. They returned the following month and would claim 26 killed of Luftwaffe aircraft. Unfortunately, when they were evacuated again in early June, HMS Glorious was sunk.